Hey guys, BMAN here. Welcome to today's video. Today, we've got a banger for you guys. What we have today is Black Ops 7 Infinite Health Glitch. Yes, guys, in Black Ops 7 Zombies, it's broken. We have the ability to infinitely increase our health, practically making it God mode, because if you want, you can take it to the point where you just cannot die. Your health regenerates as well, so with the health regeneration and stupid high health, you can practically be in God mode, guys. This is absolutely broken. This does have some requirements that you'll need, some augments, but guys, don't stress on that either, because I've got you on that too. I've also got an awesome glitch that you guys can use to be able to grind out, well, this one's actually amazing for everything, actually, this glitch too, guys, which will be amazing for grinding out all your augments, your camos, your XP, and absolutely everything, guys. So you could use that to be able to get all the augments and stuff to be able to get your infinite health, and then you can go into infinite health and then go up a high levels or you're around 100s and everything, guys. With everything in this video, you're going to be absolutely sorted in zombies. So with that said, you guys know the deal. Get down there if you haven't already. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave me that awesome comment. We'll have a quick word about today's sponsor, then we'll just get straight into this, guys. Want to unlock all the new mastery camos like Singularity? Check out MitchCactus, the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy and lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community, seen all over YouTube, MitchCactus has over 20,000 reviews, making them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and other games like Battlefield 6. Some deals may be limited time only, so get in quick and use code BMAN for 5% off. Okay, let's go over the augments you're going to need for this whole video. Now, for the health, the Juggernaut health, increasing your health glitch, you will need Juggernaut perk in-game, equipped in-game, and you need the Iron Core augment on the Juggernaut. This Iron Core augment is the cause to us getting extra health, which we're able to glitch out and keep it permanently. So make sure you have that. Now, just to go over the other augments that I use to be able to have infinite ammo and stuff for the pile up later in the video, let's cover that. Also, you will want to make sure you have quick revive. It makes it so your health regenerates faster, so have that as well. Now, with that said, with this for the pile up, you will want to have faster weapon reload. It's just a bit better. It's not needed, but it just makes it better for you. Now, you also want to have Vulture's Aid. Ammo drops give more ammo to wonder weapons. You want auto pickup loot from further away. You also want to have Deadshot Daiquiri. Critical hits have a chance of returning your bullets. And you also want to have double tap with the killing 2 enemies in a quick succession. Return 2 rounds to your magazine. Those all together will equal you practically having infinite ammo with the ray gun if you're trying to have the ray gun and just sit there and never having to buy ammo for your ray gun. That is how you will have the infinite ammo on your ray gun. Now, with that said, that's all that we need for the augments. Pretty much all those other ones are just for the ammo, and all you need to know for the health one is you just need to have Iron Core on your Juggernaut, and you'll need to have Juggernaut active in game. Also, to do the health glitch with the Juggernaut glitch, you will also need stim shots. Before we get into that, I just want to give a massive proper shout out to the person who actually found this and who's actually brought this to me to bring to my entire community. The person is the Grim Reaper over on TikTok. This is their TikTok, guys. Jump over there. I'll link their TikTok in the description. Everybody, jump over there. They're a TikTok Call of Duty glitcher, so more of my glitching guys, you might want to jump over here and keep an eye on them too. Jump over there, say hi from BMAN, and of course, keep being awesome. Now, with that said, let's get into how all of this works. Okay, so you've obtained your jug with the augment on it that makes it so that when you break your armor, it increases your health. So what you do is you obtain 2 stims, you let them break your health, and then you'll get an extra 100 HP. Then all you do is you use your 2 stims, and then you armor plate up straight after that. What that does is the stims actually push your health up to another 100, and then when you plate up, it takes that 100 off, leaving the first 100 that you got. So let's just cover that again. You see we've got 350 health. Our armor breaks, it takes our health to 450. We pump 2 stims, which takes our health up to 550. Then we plate up, and it takes our health back down to 450, which is actually 100 of what it was above before we actually broke our armor. So now we're on 450. We break our armor, it takes our health to 550. We use 2 stims, then we armor, and 2 stims takes it up to 650. The armor brings it back down to 550, and we've gained 100 HP. You just rinse and repeat, and every time you do this, you gain 100 HP, guys. It's absolutely broken, and you can keep going and keep going. Like you see here, I took it up to having 1,250 HP, then went and got triple armor, and I was practically like in God mode. So if you take this even past that, you're going to be laughing, guys. It's absolutely broken. Okay, now that you know how to do the HP glitch and all of that, you need to get your augments and stuff like that. Let's show you this one. Now come to this spot here in this house here, right here on this point right here. This is this simple. You just walk to here, and then when you're standing here, all of the zombies, they will only come from this one direction here, jumping up this ledge. Now what you can do is there's sort of like this tiny little area there that you stand in, and they'll only come from that direction. But if you walk out of that area, they come from the other direction instead of that direction. You can actually use that to manipulate the zombies and stop them from attacking you. When you reload, you back out of there so that they turn around and have to come the other way instead of coming towards you, and then that gives you the moment to reload, and then you can go back and carry on. So every time you reload, you just back up, and then you come back to carry on fighting, and you can just use this just to boost, guys. This is just broken, and well, as you see here, we're at round 43, and it's easy. Now with all the augments that I showed at the start, you'll have infinite ammo with the ray gun. You can use this to be able to do all your camo grinds on all your other guns as well. It's really good for all of those and everything, guys. As long as you've got a grunty enough gun, you'll be able to just power out stuff and everything. So with that said, you're going to want to know how to be able to level up your guns and that a lot more easier, guys. Well, I've actually got a glitch. Well, I don't even know if it's a glitch or whether it's just meant to be proper feature and how you're meant to use this feature, but I've got another secret feature that I'm going to be showing you guys on how to be able to get heaps of free ether tools, pack-a-punch crystals, and all sorts, guys. Okay. For this next one, you're going to need to go around, and you'll see that these things here are all around the map. There's one in each of these room doors that you can buy. So there's one in that building, there's one in the shed, and there's one in this building right here. What those are is you need to obtain that first so that you're able to actually water these sprouts here. Now, you will notice you can spray these sprouts and then wait for them to grow, and they grow and give you some rewards, guys. Now, you can use these rewards to get salvage, get all sorts of rewards out of here. You can, and what you can actually also do is once these give you the rewards and you don't want the rewards, you can go along and take the rewards to this thing here, and you can actually drop them off in the bin, open the bin and drop the rewards into the bin, and then it will transfer the reward into salvage for you, and has the ability to be able to give you the ray guns and stuff like that, right? Now, take note of how long that took to spawn, right? And that took quite a long time to do that, and it didn't give me much, right? Now, watch what happens when I put down the toxic growth over one and then do it, guys. This is what you're meant to do, I think, how you're meant to do it. It's toxic growth, and it makes it grow super fast, and it makes the spawn give you special rewards. So it makes the spawn, the spore, give you pack-a-punch crystals and ether tools and all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So watch this. We'll just charge up our toxic growth, and then we'll put our toxic growth down over one, and we'll start one with the toxic growth. Okay. Now you will see what it's like when we put the toxic growth down on one, and now we spray it. It doesn't even matter that the zombies are here, guys, because this is just how broken it is when you use the toxic growth on these. Now watch how fast this grows. It grows really fast, and the loot that it drops for us is really good, guys. There you go there. We just got a pack-a-punch crystal out of that. Just because we put the toxic growth on it, and we also got heaps of essence as well, guys, and it's just that broken. Now, the round went over. If the spore was here again, we could just activate it again in this toxic growth, but the spawns come over here. Now, what you can do is you can have your toxic growth with more than one charge on it, so you can have multiple charges, so you can have your toxic growth sitting there and the one here, and then you can just bounce between these spawns each round. You're getting pack-a-punch crystals, you're getting ether tools and all sorts, and you're getting weapons, and then you can take the weapons and all of this gear that you're getting from this. You can like take this thing here, and then you can go along and you can whack the bin, and you can put the stuff into the bin that you get. Some rounds this bin will be able to be open, and then when you open the bin, all you do is you just throw the whatever the tacticals, the lethals are into the bin that you want, and that will also give you salvage. And this is how you can get your guns high level and pack-a-punch level and stuff early and easily to be able to go along and grind up in this spot here. Now again, this is really simple. All you do up here, we'll just last cover this as the final thing for the video. This has like a line here, right? Just think of it like a line going along here. I stand here, see, they can't come, and they come around and they only come from here, right? You can sit here and you can just farm. You turn Rampage Inducer on, and this is absolutely broken, guys. You see how easily this is. I've got a grey gun and we can farm. Want to reload? I come back to here. Look, he turns around and he's got to come all the way around and come around to here before he hits me. If he walks around to here, I just go here and then they turn around. You're practically got a god mode where you can just make them limbo of not being able to attack you just by going in and out of this area. And they have to actually run all around to be able to target you, right? So this is actually broken as well just on its own. So with that said, guys, you now know how to easily get ether tools, pack-a-punch crystals, and everything like that. You know how to go along and get infinite health, and you know a cool spot to be able to use to be able to get all your camo grinds, your XP, your augments, and everything, guys. So with that said, you've got it all. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave me that awesome comment. If you guys figure out any other glitches, come over into my Discord. Let me know so I can let the whole community know. With that said, keep being awesome, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. BMAN, out.